morning, everybody. It is Friday. It is Friday, October 1st, 2021. Welcome to the Halloween month. Okay, guys. Going to dig a little hole and get pretty deep in this one. So, put on your rubber ducky boots and get ready. In ancient biblical times, I use ancient biblical times because archaeology has proven a large swath of biblical truths to actually be true. So we are going to take a nice big old chunk out of the Bible and the Old Testament. We're going to talk here. Okay, in biblical times, guys, the people of Israel had for lack of a better word, a cult infiltration. Now, I call it a cult infiltration because a lot of Jewish persons married outside of the Israel at large. In other words, they didn't marry Jewish persons. So, what happened is Jewish people would fall in love with people who were not Jewish. And in that time, a very dominant religion was the worship of Baal. You can Wikipedia it and all kind of other stuff. It is or was, and I wanna say I think it's still in effect. Throughout the Bible, what would happen is that we saw numerous occasions throughout the Old Testament where the Jewish people would stray from the narrow path. They would marry outside the Jewish faith. They would adopt that person's religious beliefs, and most of the time this was due to what's the word I'm looking for? The Jewish people, much like Rome and much like Americans, they would become comfortable with their situations. When the Jewish people were not fighting for their lives and actually needing God, they got comfortable and the world would seep in. God would then let, some army or a attacking force come beat the living daylights out of them, and they would turn their eyes back to God, and God would save them. Now, one of those many ways that the Hebrew people would turn their eyes from their God was to adopt the worship of Baal. Come on, Big Daddy, get to the point. Well, guys, one of the major religious acts that Baal worshippers would perform was the killing of babies. Yeah. You're right, guys. So, and what actually happened, guys, is at one point in time, the leader of Israel actually married or took a concubine who was a Baal worshiper. He actually implemented the worship of Baal throughout Israel. Set up, altars and stuff like that, where you could go kill your babies. Now, guys, gals, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, why do I want to talk about this? Well, I firmly believe that abortion in America, or let's just say legalized abortion in America, started on the wrong foot and has progressed to what it is today. And what it is today, or let's just say what it was in the beginning. The person Roe in Roe versus Wade actually now regrets her decision to take it to the Supreme Court, her feelings, which ultimately gave us legalized abortion. Which, guys, Roe versus Wade was a method to the means. But Roe versus Wade is also the basis of our HIPAA laws. The laws that keep doctor-patient confidentiality a thing. the reason your medical records can't be used against you without your permission. But Planned Parenthood, which is the largest provider of abortions in America, was not and is not and has never been the benevolent provider of women's health care that it is advertised as. All it does, it does not provide mammograms or pap smears or anything else like that. All it does is kill babies and sell their parts. The original founder of Planned Parenthood, in her own words, created Planned Parenthood to subjugate the black race in America, to keep the birth rate down, to kill little black babies. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I put forth this statement that abortion in America is a death cult. It comes off as doing good for the ladies. And guys, pregnancy from rape is not a good thing. But if you look at the percentages of abortions, let's say that happen in a month, you will find that it is the most minutest, several decimal points behind the zero, that is the abortions performed as a result of rape. Let's go ahead and take it to the next step. Abortions that are performed because the pregnancy threatens the life of the mother. Once again, this is a minuscule fraction of a percentage of the overall abortions that happen on a monthly basis. In fact, I don't think that if you stack abortions that happen to save the mother's life and the abortions that happen due to rape, I don't even think you would get a 1%. We would not even get a number ahead of the decimal point. So what does that tell us? That an overwhelming majority of the abortions that happen in America are done for convenience. It's either done for convenience or it's done out of fear. Now, where does that fear come from? That fear can come from fear of raising a child out of wedlock, fear of not being able to take care of the baby, not having a network that can help you if you need help, like a parent, a guardian, aunt, uncle, husband. Fear and fear of the unknown is a great motivator and can push us to perform atrocities that, without the duress and without the stress of that fear, you would most likely not make that decision. And as always, my phone is blowing up the entire time I'm trying to do a video. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I'm going to pose to you this. America, much like the Israel of the Bible, is complacent, is not in any danger. We have not seen an attack on our soil in over 20 years. And we have turned our eyes from God. And we have adopted Baal worshiping. And we have almost made the act of Baal worshiping to defy that act, punishable by law, by law. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, guys. America needs a serious eye-opening. Somebody needs to make a strong cup of coffee for America. It needs to wake up. And that's that's all she wrote. Keep your stick on the ice.